In the heart of an ancient forest, where the sunlight gently filtered through the trees, lived a young boar named Bristle. Bristle was smaller than the other boars in his sounder, and though he carried himself with a brave spirit, there were whispers among the leaves about his stature. Bristle often felt overshadowed by the larger boars who romped through the forest with hefty grunts and booming steps. Yet within him, there sparkled a light of determination that none could extinguish. One crisp autumn morning, as dew still clung to the grass, a peculiar situation unfolded. The elder of the sounder, a wise and ancient boar named Gruff, announced a challenge. A treasure of acorns lies deep within the heart of the forest. Whosoever finds it can claim it as their own. The challenge was a daunting one, as it required courage to venture far from their familiar glades into the unknown parts of the forest. The larger boars laughed heartily, certain that none but they would emerge victorious. But Bristle, with his heart pounding like a drum, stepped forward. "I will find the treasure," Bristle declared, a glint of resolve in his eye. The larger boars snorted in amusement, but Gruff simply nodded, seeing something in Bristle that the others did not. As Bristle ventured forth, he faced daunting obstacles. Thick brambles threatened to snag his fur, rushing streams blocked his path, and the eerie silence of the deeper woods wrapped around him like a shroud. Yet Bristle pressed on, his small size now an advantage as he weaved through narrow paths and slipped under dense underbrush. His journey taught him resilience. He learned to listen for the whisper of the wind and the trickle of water to guide his way. In the dark of night, he found solace under the stars, his spirit buoyed by the thought of proving himself. After days of travel, Bristle finally stumbled upon a clearing bathed in golden light. At its center stood a great oak tree, its branches heavy with the promised acorns. Bristle's heart soared, not only at the sight of the treasure, but at the realization that he had conquered his fears and doubts. Returning to his sounder with his bounty, Bristle was welcomed with newfound respect. No longer was he the small boar shadowed by others. He was now a symbol of perseverance and courage. And so, the story of Bristle, the little boar who could, spread through the forest, inspiring many to listen to the quiet, brave voices within themselves.